Rum. Good morning, everyone. Look at my view for the day. Hopefully it's not like this for too long, but I will admit I didn't want to buy the oil pump the first time around because usually I go to O'Reilly's and I called them and they said theirs was like 380 bucks. So my thought was like, yeah, you know what, this one should be fine. I don't want to spend half the price of a used motor, so I went ahead and kept that. But I called the people that I never usually call, which was Advanced Auto Parts and AutoZone, and they both had them for like 150 in their OEM spec, so got a new one today. Funny moment though, I called them today. I was like, yo, I need an oil pump for a 350Z, an 06 350Z, just need an oil pump. And he ends up asking me if it's for a convertible or a coupe. Dude, I need an oil pump. It's a 350Z oil pump, brother. And then he asked me if it was automatic or manual. I'm like, just give me the oil pump. This is literally the last thing we can do to this C before ruling out that there is some crack somewhere in the motor. But hopefully she fixes it. And they've also got some new oil galley gaskets from Concept Z Performance. Huge shout out to them for getting this overnighted to me, even though that's unfortunately not the issue that I had. Ethan has this jacked up, and we've got the pan completely off. As you can see, it's got no pants on. We're literally just cleaning off, so she's cleaning off the gaskets.
I'm like, we nothing.
Hey, excuse me. I have a weapon. Concept Z Performance provided us with some new oil galley gaskets. These are a good upgrade. I mean, it literally will not hurt to go ahead and replace them. They also upgraded us with some pretty cool little bolts. Here is one of the galleys back on with a nice new hardware that we'll probably, hopefully, never see again. And this is the new galley galley gasket that's going to go in. Hopefully, never have any issues with that. Here's the old pump. Everything checked out, but the one thing we didn't do is open up this little thing where the spring is. And we found like little chunks of what looks like really old, chewed up, oily RTV. That could have been in there, not allowing the spring to close, which means at low pressure, it was literally just recirculating it back in and not allowing the car to maintain a good oil pressure. If this doesn't work, then we're out of options. Ethan's got something fun going on over here cooking up. Do you guys miss my Miata? Because sometimes I do a little bit. What do you guys think? Big turbo? Some E? Fit Casey in here?
I don't know if I ever fit.
I feel like if we put the top down, you might be able to see over the windshield, no?
I think my eyes,
Like your eye, it'd be like...
eyes are like level with...
You have to wear sunglasses so you don't get bugs in your eyes. So, unsure, but check this out. We just found this. We have never seen this before, and you know, it's something super easy to overlook. But this is supposed to be round, like that. And there's a huge chunk of this missing. That's so oil can leak through that, I guess. Although I'd still like to see if the oil pump fixed the issue. I don't think this is going to... I'm confident this might not cause it, but we're definitely gonna have to replace them. Look at that, babe. It's got a little titty on it. You wanna touch and get the titty off? Look, pull the titty off.
What, I'm trying to, there you go.
Pull out my titty. Ah! Ah, my titty. Ah!
Golly.
My titties are hard. That's one tough nipple. All right. I got it. No more titty. Guys, I know I did say that I was going to be filming every single day, which I am filming every single day, but what's most important to me right now is making content that is for sure worth watching, and I don't want another Z video to go out that's mildly complete or not giving answers, so I am going to come back tomorrow. I smell like straight oil. We both do. We're going to come back tomorrow, and we'll have answers then, but I don't want to sacrifice quality of the video. This is one of probably the rare times I will not have a daily upload, but I'm sure I don't need to explain to you guys, but just letting you know anyways. Day 2. We got a new oil filter, new O-ring, and disregard the Band-Aid. A new, I want to say it's called a cam cover. No idea what it's called, but I need it. The car's pretty much ready to go. We just need to get the bumper and stuff back on, and we'll, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just... Oil is in, filter's on. You gotta put a little bit more water in it. But we're gonna give it a start and just see the cold start oil pressure, make sure it makes just fine oil pressure. Make sure the pump is working correctly. Everybody cross your fingers right now. Cross your fingers right now. I'll feel it if you don't do it.
So it's at, I mean, 70 something like
That's about the same. Maybe a little. Maybe I'm being optimistic. That's about the same, yeah. About the same one. But I mean, that wasn't our problem. The problem was idle. So that's good idle.
Yeah, I mean, you can't tell until it's fully out of the temperature.
Let's just hope. I've got to drive this thing around to really prove if it's good or bad. So we got water in it now, and she sounds really good. Fluids are filled back up. We had a little bit of power steering missing, but it sounds okay. What's the oil pressure at? By now, it would have definitely dropped to like
28.
It was for sure lower than that last time. That's
yeah,
a cool.
like when the fans hit
That's
on
a cool
it.
laptop, man. How'd you get
like
that?
it.
That's like pretty nice. You should tune my Z with that. We're doing a little fancy stuff right now.
Yeah, so we're just gonna do the most basic thing right now, just bump the idle up. But so right now the license is residing on the cable.
Hell yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Warning, you're about to flash a stock ECU. Nathan!
Flash.
Don't do it!
Too late.
No! Now 500 wheel, bro.
Yeah, you also need the Trackstar sticker.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
That's an extra 5 or so.
500 wheel monster, right? Yeah.
It has been running for like 20 minutes, and it is just chilling at 30. Please, 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 please work. Wow.
We're at 2,000 RPMs.
But 45, 50 PSI oil pressure. All right, and it was by this point, it started to drop down a little bit.
Let's just let it
Wow.
sit. Let it sit here for a moment.
Dude, it's
Okay.
a 30. It's a 30.
Cool. It has not dropped at all right now. All right. Let's keep going.
Yeah. Oil pressure's fine. Uh-oh. He's gonna get in trouble. Oil pressure's good, but I did lose a skid plate. It's fine. I don't need these. Nobody needs these. These are fine. That's been sitting. I mean, by this time last time, it was at 0.
Yeah. I think we have success.
Wow. We're good. We're good, guys. Oh. Hey, you accidentally lost control. Like, there's nothing you could do about it. It's wet. You have slick tires, and it wasn't your fault. You just... You're like, I'm sorry, bud. It was an accident. All right. I can't believe it. I'm looking at incredible oil pressure. And at this point, we will never know if it was that little thing in the other oil pump, if it was just the bad oil pump, or if it was that little cover. I'm not mad about it, though. We have oil pressure, and that's what I'm excited about, so. I have a drivable car again, boys, with no leaks. I can breathe now. It's at 30.
Awesome.
We'll never know why. Maybe it was the pump, but
But all that's matter is that it's working.
I can send it
Happily.
so hard. Good Z.
Finally.
Good Z. Thank you, Ethan. Thank you. We all thank you.
Yes.
I'm unbelievably happy right now. I can't even describe it. I'm psyched. This car has certainly been broken in. It's been right about 200 miles. Usually on a built motor, like with forged internals and stuff, it takes a little bit longer, but all I had to do was seat the piston rings, and it's pretty much it. Now that we've done that, I do have to wait a little bit. Once I get home, it will be enough miles for my clutch to be fine, so I'll be able to clutch kick and test some stuff out. Now let's just get home. Disbelief. Can't believe that's the part to fix my motor. Probably oil pump. Who knows? Look at oil pressure, bro! Oil pressure gang! Oil pressure gang! I took a photo shoot of myself because I'm happy. You can't see it, but that's me. That me. You know what's awesome though? I spent just as much money rebuilding this motor, making a 0-mile motor. I spent just as much money rebuilding this than I would have getting a motor from a junkyard. And may I remind you, that would have been probably okay. Sometimes you can get lucky, but I now have a perfectly good OEM, like OEM spec OG motor. It's gonna be hard for me to get happier than this right now. All right, and we're home idling. at barely below 30. Dude, I know Ethan was so stressed about that, and to be honest, I was too. We all were. And it's such a nice, like, it is such a good peace of mind to know that we in fact fixed the issue. Now, one issue that I need to know now is, does this car have an LSD or an open diff? Let's go figure it out. I do have 275s on the rear that are considerably low air pressure, but this should give me a good indication on whether or not, let's see. That seems unusually grippy. Ooh. Definitely need to tighten my e-brake because that's not doing anything at all. I am actually not convinced I don't have an LSD. Let's see. Let's see a little. Oh, I certainly, wow, this chassis feels really good, but it's so grippy, dude. These are just the daily setup, but that's not, I think I definitely have an LSD. What's crazy is I still have this much traction in the wet. That's what grippy Bridgestone 275s will do on a car that has probably 230 wheel. That stock suspension's body sway though. Okay, so I need to be able to turn the slip off. It's doing this little slip thing, so I need to be able to fully disable traction control. Just get some 235s on the back with about 18 PSI, 20 PSI, and we will be scooting. Yeah, it does not let me go into full power, so I definitely need to fully be able to disable all this. Thanks to YouTube, I just learned that it 100% is still there. Turning VDC off does not mean you're disabling traction control completely. There's actually a fuse or a connection I need to pull, which is something I will get to probably likely tomorrow because my goal 100% is to drift this on Sunday. So I will probably figure that out tomorrow. It does make me happy because I noticed this car was not very forgiving when trying to drift, but we definitely know I have an LSD. That's so sick. Probably still gonna weld it. Oh, guys, I'm so happy. I really am. Not that psyched that I have to pull apart the dash and pull a fuse, but that this car is Gucci. Thank you guys for being so patient. I mean, to be honest, you guys don't really have to be that patient. I'm the one that really needs the patience here, but thank you guys for checking out the videos anyways. I am beyond stoked to get this car ready. There's not much I need to get this car to drift. I don't actually need a hydro brake. I don't need a welded diff. I have an LSD, and all I gotta do is disable traction control and tighten the handbrake, and I will be good. Get a new set of wheels and tires on there on the rear, and send it. More stuff coming tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out. Bye-bye.